Hello again, this is Tim Lloyd from GMAT.cz, part of the Gain Access group. We are today looking at question 8 from the GMAT assessment test. It's our free online assessment test for potential GMAT students, and this question is all about prime factorization, very similar in some ways to 7. Now, when one thinks of lowest common multiple, one must think of lowest common denominator in fractions. Immediately think prime factorization. Now remember, no calculator is allowed in GMAT, so you better get good at mental math. Now the prime numbers, for example 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, etc., you need to know those up to about 100 if you want to realistically score an extremely competitive GMAT score. Because as you can see from this simple little illustration here, being able to break down relatively simple numbers into their prime factors doesn't take too long. The larger numbers it takes longer, and you need to know immediately that 23, for example, is a prime factor. So anyway, we break 21 into 3 and 7 because 2 plus 1 is 3, therefore 21 is divisible by 3. 4 plus 6 is, well, no, that's not divisible by 3, but it's certainly even. So 46 divided by 2 is 23. 27 is 3 times 9, you should know that, or 2 plus 7 is 9, which is divisible by 3. That leaves us 9 as a remainder when we divide 27 by 3, and of course 9 is 3 times 3. Now to find the lowest common multiple, we go through the numbers and we establish which sets of each prime number, okay, in other words, each prime factor is, if you like, the heaviest or has the highest power, however you want to write it. Now there's only one 2, there's only one 7, there's only one 23, okay, and they're in different numbers, but 21 has a 3 and 27 has 3 3s. So all you do is you take the heaviest, you take the 3 3s. So actually the lowest common multiple is 2 times 3 to the power 3 times 7 times 23. It is not all those numbers then multiplied by 3. Now again, a little bit of mental math. You need to get good at mental math. Make your life easy, okay? I know that 2 times 27 is 54, so I'm going to do that part of the multiplication first. Okay, I'm not going to do 27 times 23. Okay, I can wait till later and I have some larger numbers. The next part of the job that we're looking at is we're just going to say, alright, well, 27 times 3, let's go for it. 3 times 7 is 21, so it's 1 carrying 2. 2 times 7 is 14, so we get 161. Yes, sorry guys, you could have done this when you were about 8, maybe 10 in some parts of the world, but you just got to get away from using a calculator. Get used to these types of multiplications. There are some tricks I can teach you involving mental math. I haven't gone into them in this particular video, okay, but often you can break numbers down into constituent parts and then do some clever things. Long multiplication isn't too difficult. So 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 6 is 24, 4 carry the 2, 1 times 4 is 4, plus the 2 that was carried is 6. We have the 0 for this 50, and it's 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 6 is 30, 3, the 0 stays there, we carry the 3, and of course 1 times 5 is 5, plus the 8, excuse me, that we calculated earlier. So the lowest common denominator in this case is 8050 plus the 644, which is 8694. Answer choice A. Yes, that's right. Not particularly complicated math, but you need to know what you're doing, you need to practice, and you need to remember that a child could do this question. So it really is a case of humbling oneself, leaving the calculator somewhere, forcing yourself to do hundreds and hundreds of GMAT practice questions, and get advice from a good tutor if you need one. Thank you very much. This is Tim Lloyd for GMAT.cz, part of Gain Access, our online assessment test for potential GMAT students. Will continue, and and the explanations will continue with question 9 next. Thank you.